I have 3 kids for my brother. Story time with Trendy Grandmother. Yes, please listen to me and do not judge me. My parents had me first, and after 2 years, they had my brother. We were living in a remote village because my parents were farmers. So all we knew were my parents. We were not introduced to any brother of my mother or my father because we live in a farm settlement. So my father and my mother were rice merchants. They cultivate rice, large quantity, and they sell rice in a large quantity as well. So that's all we know. There's just one school, primary and secondary school, in that remote village, and we had to walk for almost 45 minutes in order to get to school because we live almost in a forest. I really don't know why my mom and dad had only 2 of us. Maybe they couldn't have other children. I don't know because I didn't ask them. So one certain time after the harvest of the rice, there was plenty harvest. Then my parents decided to go into a nearby town to dispose the rice. So that was the last time we saw our parents. But the news coming was like, some people say that my parents might have gotten involved in an accident because we started asking, villagers, because the settlement was not close. You find one person, one family here, then you have to walk a while before you find another family because they need that sparse of land in order to dry the rice when they have cultivated it. So days passed, weeks passed, we didn't see our parents, and to be honest with you, up till today, we did not know what happened to our parents, but we assumed that our parents had passed. So we continued with the rice like that, but we stopped going to school because we didn't know what to do. I was 18 and my brother was just 15. So I was the one taking care of my brother and everything. So after 2 years of this incident, we didn't know what to do. We have already saved a little money from the rice that we sold to other merchants coming in. Then I decided, like my brother, that we should leave the community. When we left the community, we didn't know where we were going. Honestly, we didn't know where we were going. We just decided to leave the community with the little money that we had. So when we came out to somewhere that looks like, we call it a town, but it's still a village. But that's where you will find vehicle that will convey you to somewhere. But that's exactly where we go to sell our rice as well. After the cultivation of the rice and so on, that's where we go to sell our rice. So we got there and then we took a bus and then left. So we found ourselves somewhere that I will not mention. So me and my brother, we started living there. Only 2 of us. So because we didn't know our relatives, our parents did not tell us whoever our relatives were, and nobody visited us. And then they said that this is our relative and this is this and that. So we decided to be living there on our own. So one certain night, I decided that my brother is all I've got. I don't have any other relative. If I leave my brother to go for another woman, that means that everything about us is just gone. So I decided to do the unbelievable with my brother. And doing that unbelievable with my brother, I had the first child, I had the second child, and I had the third child. People in that community did not know that he was my brother. They thought that he was my boyfriend. And now they have assumed that he was my husband. So we had 3 boys. And these 3 boys don't even know that we are siblings. So what I am saying right now, because we have been able to get some money and we are living a little bit okay. So on the social media and so on and so forth, I read people saying that siblings are not supposed to be together and so on. And I am like, what I did, is it actually wrong? Because I'm trying to keep our family together. I'm trying to not let my brother go. The way my parents left, I didn't know where they are as it is. Maybe they are gone, no more, because I don't think that if they are alive that they would just leave us or abandon us like that. Honestly, I don't regret what I did. I don't regret what I did. It doesn't really matter what people say. I believe that what I did was just to protect and sustain my family. Wherever we are right now, people do not know the relationship between me and my brother. But as far as I'm concerned, my brother is my husband, and we have 3 children together, and we are happy together. I do not regret whatever I did. I just say you should tell my story for me. I'm not here for anybody to judge me. I'm not here for any advice. I just want you to get the story out there so that people will know that something like that happens. Thank you very much. So, this is the story, because I try to read people's story. I don't want to start reading it from the phone. I find it difficult reading it from the phone. So I try to read the story, assimilate it, and then come and then tell you the story. I probably might not be able to say it exactly how she wrote it, but this is just a picture of what the lady said. It's a lady said. So, do you think that she is right? To me, I have learned not to judge anybody, because sometimes if you find yourself in such a position, you might not know what you will do. But culturally, it is wrong. But who am I to judge? Please leave your opinion and your comment there. And I will see you in my next story. Thank you so very much. Bye.